afternoon and welcome to VFM's Midday News brought to you with the kind of compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited.
If you're working for a while, come by Courts, I'll make you smile. Courts Black Friday come around. We are the best prices in town. Black Friday starts now at Courts. Yeah, it's back. Courts Black Friday. I tell you, hurry fast. Traffic on the highway. You know we got unbeatable prices. And furniture, electronics, and appliances. Are you coming? Say yeah. Weekly prices. Biggest and best deals of this season. Shop and credit to it big. And pay nothing until next year, January. Clock out and come down to Courts. Courts already load. Courts already load. Friday start. Courts already load. And go when the Friday come out.
Welcome back to VFM's Midday News brought to you with the kind of compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited. First, on the local scene, the Ministry of Health, Wellness and the Environment is advising the public to take all necessary precautionary measures to protect themselves and their families against viral respiratory infections, including the flu, common cold, and the various subtypes of influenza. The Epidemiology Unit has also reported 7 cases of influenza A, H3N2 in the country for 2025. These cases bring the total number of influenza cases to 117, including all subtypes. As the nation prepares for the upcoming general elections and the Christmas season, 2 of the most festive and socially active periods of the year, the ministry has urged the public to remain vigilant. The ministry reminds everyone that simple prevention practices can significantly reduce the spread of infections and help to protect families and communities. Also, the ministry advises the public that no cases of leptospirosis was reported for the period October 10th to November 10th. However, the ministry continues to encourage the safe disposal of garbage and other measures to reduce the rodent population. Persons seeking free medical screening can visit the Flow Promenade on Halifax Street today, Friday, November 21st, where Prax Therapy, alongside the Lions Club South and Flow, is staging a comprehensive health and wellness under the Global Movember initiative. The event runs from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m., offering the public free consultations and medical checks conducted by qualified health professionals. Available services include blood sugar testing, blood pressure screening, general medical checkups, weight and body mass index (BMI) assessments, electrocardiogram (EKG) testing, mental wellness screening, and venipuncture prostate-specific antigen (PSA) testing. Prax Therapy's Chief Executive Officer and forensic psychiatrist, Dr. Inian Williams, explained that Movember is an annual November campaign encouraging men to grow mustaches in support of fundraising and awareness surrounding prostate cancer, testicular cancer, mental health, and suicide prevention. Her decision to spearhead a Movember-themed health fair in SVG was influenced by national cancer statistics, particularly relating to prostate cancer. Dr. Williams is encouraging the public to take advantage of the free services, emphasizing that early detection is vital. Still on the local scene, Dr. Inian Williams, Prax Therapy's Chief Executive Officer and forensic psychiatrist, is working to establish a halfway house in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Dr. Williams currently leads a mental health rehabilitation program at His Majesty's Prison, HMP, facilitated through the Ministry of National Security under the Ministry of Legal Affairs. The facility will offer temporary housing, therapy, medication management, and support for former inmates living with mental health challenges. The goal, she said, is to ensure that people leaving HMP re-enter society safely, supported, and with dignity. To help finance the halfway house, Dr. Williams has entered the International Fab Over 40 competition, an annual contest for women aged 40 and above. The winner is featured on the cover of New Beauty magazine and receives US $40,000, which Dr. Williams pledges to invest directly into the Halfway House project. Persons can cast free daily votes or make paid donations where every US dollar counts as one vote. Dr. Williams is urging Vincentians at home and abroad to support her campaign. On to news in the region. Venezuela's opposition leader will be considered a fugitive if she travels to Norway to collect her Nobel Peace Prize, the nation's attorney general has said. Tariq William Saab told news agency AFP that Maria Corina Machado, who has been living in hiding to avoid arrest, was accused of acts of conspiracy, incitement of hatred, and terrorism. The 58-year-old was named as the prestigious prize's recipient in October, being praised for her efforts towards a peaceful transition from dictatorship to democracy. She has long denounced President Nicolas Maduro's government as criminal and called on Venezuelans to unite to dispose it. Many nations view his rule as illegitimate. Attorney General Saab also said Machado was under investigation for her support of the deployment of U.S. military forces in the Caribbean. The Royal St. Lucia Police Force has laid charges against a man after seizing a significant quantity of illegal drugs during a targeted operation in the north of the island. According to police, the operation took place on October 30th when officers from the Gangs, Narcotics and Firearms Unit, along with Customs and Excise Department, intercepted a suspicious package at a popular courier company. The parcel, which allegedly came from the US, was found to contain more than 1 kilogram of cannabis resin. The confiscated substance carries an estimated street value of $40,800. Subsequent investigations led to the arrest of 25-year-old Keshner Henry of Kareli Castries. On November 18th, Henry was formally charged with importation of a controlled drug and importation of a controlled drug with intent to supply. Investigations are ongoing. On the international scene, the UK government is expected to approve China's plan for a new mega embassy in central London. A final decision has not yet been formally taken, but the advised ministers are understood to have received from the intelligence agencies clears the path for the controversial project to be given the go-ahead. The expected green light, first reported by the Times newspaper, will become the latest case study in the growing public argument about how wise a close relationship with Beijing is. The approval or rejection of the planning application lies with the Housing Secretary Steve Reed in what is known as a quasi-judicial decision. The decision has repeatedly been delayed, and last month the government pushed back a deadline to rule on the application to December 10th. The embassy, at 20,000 square meters, would be the biggest of its kind anywhere in Europe. Finally, in sports, the third day of Ireland's second test in Bangladesh was temporarily stopped because of a 5.7 magnitude earthquake in capital city Dhaka. Ireland was batting at the time the earthquake struck. The game was stopped for 3 minutes but soon resumed. Bangladesh won the first test of the two-game series by an innings and 47 runs. It is said to be followed by 3 T20 internationals. This has been WeFM's Midday News. I have been your presenter, Shanika Stapleton. Join us again at 3 o'clock for WeFM's 3 p.m. news. WeFM's Midday News came to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited.
If you're walking for a while. Come by Cuts, I'll make you smile. Cuts Black Friday come around. We are the best prices in town. Black Friday starts now at Cuts. Yeah, it's back. Cuts Black Friday. I tell you, hurry fast. Traffic on the highway. You know we got unbeatable prices. And furniture, electronics, and appliances. Are you coming?